Hey everyone, I'm Avi. We're going to do 10 minutes of legs today, and these are going to be 10 minutes of balletic legs. You do not need any props for this. However, if you ever want to do this workout with some hand weights, you can make it into a little bit more of a total body situation. But if you're doing it for the first time, you should probably just focus on the legs. So let's just give ourselves a little pull in, 30 seconds to start. Not great to go from total cold, so just get those knees into your chest, and let's just take our quads behind us as well. Just one more on each side after this. Find a nice lengthening through the quad. Here we go. And I'm going to give you one more little quickie. Just step back and find a little bit of space in that calf. And second side, find a little space in that calf. All right, this is just 10 minutes, so it's time to get into it. Find a wide second position. You're gonna plie and point. Find a plie and point. So right away, my knees are over my ankles, and I'm finding a moderate plie position. So second, point the toe, second, and reach. I'm lengthening through my kneecap. I'm lengthening from my pointed toe all the way through my hip. I feel work in my standing glute as I transition from side to side, and as I start to go, I start to deepen in that plie. Let's take 4 more at this speed. For 3. In 2, we're gonna double this up. Here we go. We take it down, up, down, and down. Pumping those arms as you go. And down, up. Maybe it starts to open even more. You give me 8, 7, reach long, firm the core, for 4, for 3, for 2. Float that leg, up, up. Hey, you thought you were getting a break, but no. Taking that leg up, adding a little more activity for the hamstring, down, up. Deep breathing, for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1, and pulse. Find it down. This is your first and deep second position. We pulse for 8, 7, get low, maybe lower, for 3, for 2, hold it 1, give me 4, for 3, for 2, we're moving on, you take it down, for 2, cross behind for 2. If you're moving in opposition with me, you're taking your right foot. This is my personal left foot crossing behind, but you're probably doing this with me like you're in a mirror. So I'm going down to my second and into my curtsy. Down for 2 and back for 2. 2 more nice and slow, finding this space. Last one here. Let's take it double time. Take it down and down. Keeping your hips square to the front. Your leg that is stationary should be rooted to the floor so that you can find buoyancy both in the second and in the fourth. Give me 4 more. For 3. Last 2. And we'll end in our cross. Pulse at 8, 7. Use this time to square yourself up. Shoulders right over your hips. And find yourself low. Touch your shin for 2. Come to a point for 2. Shin for 2. Point for 2. So here, I feel a good squeeze on my standing glute. And of course, a beautiful point through my pointed toe. And reach. Let's take 1 more swell and come up to speed. You lower and lift. Let's take 4 more just like that. Last 2. And let's lift the leg off, down, whee, down, little kick. It doesn't have to be high, 45 degrees is fine. Or even just getting it off the ground a little bit, but not using it as a kickstand. 4 more, for 3. I said kickstand and then I did it. Don't kickstand to your balance for me. 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Woo! Move down second side. Deep breath. Let's get it going here. You're down for 2, cross behind for 2. Down and cross. Hopefully you're getting a nice sweat on at this point. And it's time to flow it out. Take it down and down. Remember to keep finding deep breaths. Invigorate those lungs. Down, down. Heel is rooted, moving with grace and with form. 4 more. For 3. Last 2. And we hold it back here. On your cross, your toe should be right behind your standing heel. We square everything off, getting nice and low. For 3, 4, 2, and we're going down here. Touch for 2, tap for 2. Feeling the opening stretch here, but keep the chest nice and lifted. You shouldn't lose eye contact with me as we move through this sequence. Down for 2, up for 2. 1 more slow. Let's get it going now. Down and point. I almost lost focus with you. Don't lose focus with me, I won't lose focus with you. Can you put a little bit more attention into that belly and make sure the ribs stay closed? 4 more just like this. Reaching down and proud. And let's float that toe. Take it down. We float. Down. Little suspension. We have 4 more. 4, 3. Last 2. And we suspend here. Maybe getting a little longer for that hip. 4, for 3, for 2, and open. Ooh. And maybe even rounding forward, opening up the back. Ooh, that feels so nice. 2 more just like that. And 1 more here. And stretch, plie. Pulse it down. 7. We are almost out. For 4, for 3, into, toes in. Pulse down. 7. Knees over ankles for 4, for 3. You guessed it, heels come in. Pulse down. Woo! Feeling those quads. And if you don't feel those quads, get a little bit lower. Take those toes in. Your knees should be pretty much hip distance at this point. If they're not, step them in. We take them down for 2, lift for 2. Down for 2, lift. Let's go. Down, up, down, up. This is your final little burst, getting into those calves. Give me 4 more. 4, 3, last 2. And on this last one, reach it up for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Come on, out of that, prance out those feet. And guess what? You are just about done. Let's stick that foot in front of us. Take a deep stretch over. And just drop the head, shake it out, yes. Shake it out, no. Soften the back knee. Maybe turn the foot in and out a little to find that stretch. And roll it up. And heel goes out. And melt, melt, melt. Wah. And just stretch the back of those legs. All right. Rolling that up. Thanks so much for working out with me. I'll see you again soon. Take care.